Hello everyone.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. So today we have something just a little bit different. Let's see if we've gone live.
How
here.
different?
Well, we'll see if it actually works.
We're live. We are live. Hello.
Let's see. Is there anyone here?
There's 4 of us on here.
Okay.
Hi, France.
Oh, you're seeing people.
Hi, hello, Madison.
Hi, Madison. Hi, France. So, come on in.
To use those stamps.
Share that video. What'd you
send
say?
stars. You got to send money.
Oh. I don't know what it means. Okay. Happy Friday, Nancy.
Hi, Pucks.
Pucks, huh?
Pucks, huh?
I think we've
Like
been
the
called.
Flockers.
Oh, that's funny. So, she's probably on her phone, and so her finger
I know.
messed up. So, hi, Anna. Come on in. So, we're hoping. Oh, look there's Mary Ellen. Sheila. Yeah, see, I knew she was typing on her phone. She said sorry. Hi, Mary Jo. So we have something a little bit different today. We want to have you sit back and take a break and enjoy it. But let's get going here. I'm gonna open up this file.
What do we got?
Well, we have.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good
package
thing coming.
This is our paper pumpkin. Excuse me, my voice decides to go right then.
Deb from Dubuque. Hello.
Hi, Dubuque. Bill, tell them about it because my voice is going.
Yeah, it's paper pumpkin. It's good. You have till the 10th of November. You get 9 oversized treat boxes with coordinating food-safe bags. So be like
it's a
some good
service.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a subscription service, but this is this month's.
Well, this is for November.
Right.
Yeah, and it's a subscription service. So if this is something you're interested in, I will post a link later on YouTube in my description box, and there's always links on my page. Piccadilly Perks, if you're new to me, I do have a Perks program. So if you're a loyal customer just to Piccadilly Stampin', they accrue for every $35 purchase that you make. You earn a letter to the name Piccadilly, and then in the end you get a $25 shopping spree, but I'm going to pay the shipping and the tax on that. So it's about $35. Buy 10, get 1 free. I've got an amazing team if you'd like to join. If you want to consider signing up to be a discount shopper, that's just fine too. Or if you actually want to run a business, your choice. And then the last announcement is my Be Jolly card kit to go.
Be Jolly, those are awesome.
So this
kits.
This is actually a really cute one. This is a little bit more stepped up than my normal kits. I usually do kind of easygoing kits, but this one has a little bit of fun. You'd need to use some blends and do a little paper cutting, fussy cutting around my Santa, just one Santa image. So that is available, and I have posted it a few different places. I will definitely post it again. Yes. Okay. So today, I think what I'll do, I'm going to start off and show you some of the stuff that we're going to be using.
Well, what's coming next month?
Oh, okay. Next month, starting November 1,
which is Monday,
it's an early release, so this is kind of a limited time thing, is the Eden's Garden. So this is a stamp set and fabulous dies. In fact,
look at them.
I thought I had here's just a really quickie
I like it.
Card that I made. So, it has really wonderful dies. This is from an early release. So I don't know. I think they have a month to order it if they want to from the new catalog. But you can use this for all sorts of stuff, even yet this year, because this paper is gorgeous. And that wreath that I showed you was beautiful. using this paper. I had early evergreen underneath, and then I had this paper on top. I just cut it out, and I don't have the gems. I just got the gems. They just came in stock, so I got those that match it. And you will not believe, at first I wasn't super thrilled with them, but then you get them, and these suckers really have a little glitz to them. These are called Garden Gems. The DSP is called Evergarden, and it's a specialty paper, so it has foil in it, which is really pretty on one side, and then patterns on the other side. This is with our new color palette, the Soft Succulent and the Evening Evergreen, and this goes on sale for you guys starting at the beginning of November. Okay, now back to what we're gonna do.
Okay.
So on Wednesday, you guys who I went ahead and made sure that I had both envelopes matching. This will be for the drawing today. On Wednesday, we use this paper using the kind of bright colored. This is called the Painted Christmas 12 by 12. It's absolutely fabulous. So today we're going to do some fun stuff. I saw this pattern and I decided to cut out some triangles to make some home decor. But when I saw it, the background has kind of it's white, but then it's got this, I don't know, this reminded me of an old-fashioned Christmas. And so that's where we're going to start. We're going to use some of this DSP. I've got a couple of projects involved to make one. We're going to use the Be of Good Cheer stamp from the Holly Jolly Wishes. We are going to be using, in the very back, this super uber fun host set. So you can only get this if you host a party or you have an order of $150 or more. It's called Seasons of Fun, and it's got these cute little boys and girls in different seasons. And then one other thing, well, actually two. I wanted to show you that the stitch triangles, that is what I used for this project, is on page 166 for the stitch triangles. So if you already have those, because we've had those a couple of years, that's pretty awesome. And we're going to be using our, right here on my MVs and packaging page on 137, the acetate boxes. So these you can put card kits in it. They're showing it here. You can put card sets in it and give them as gifts, but we're doing something just a little different. So let's get going now that you know that. We're going to start off with top of both projects with some DSP, and it used to be I used to do a lot of sponging. Let me pull everything out here. But I have kind of gotten away from sponging because it gives that harsh edge sometimes. And I've really gone into these blending brushes, and I do not regret it. Let's see, where is a scrap piece of paper? This will work. So we're going to start off really quick with, I'm going to do what I call antiquing. Now this is different than like distressing. This is, do you remember when you used to do, like, for those of you who've been stamping for a long time, when you used to do like the tea bag to get that antiquing color? Yeah. So I'm going to use a little crumb cake. You remember that?
I remember my mom doing it.
Do you really?
Yeah, she used to
All right.
do stuff like that.
All right. Well, I didn't know that about you. So speaking of Bill, while I'm doing this, Bill has been nice enough to cut me some scrap wood out of pallet. And so we're going to be making these into some home decor. Now, I don't know if you all have husbands that can do that, but it was scrap pallet wood. So, see, I'm just kind of going here on the edges. It doesn't give as harsh, I think, as like when I do my sponging. But I'm kind of going into the middle just a little bit lighter. Now, it just took it and made it, you remember those old postcards that we would see? That's what that reminds me of. So I've got a grouping here of 3 triangles, and these are the first two in the, do you know, like one's an isosceles and one's a, I can't remember the name of them. Do you remember all those names for triangles? There's three kinds of triangles.
I don't. I didn't take geometry.
You didn't? Okay, well there's one where all the sides are the same, and then we'll see if anybody, does anybody know? Anybody remember that while I'm sitting here doing this? Is Nick on?
Yep.
Or did she fall asleep?
No. She's saying hi to people.
Nick, the door greeter.
The door greeter. From Ireland.
From Ireland, yeah. All right, Nick. You've got a following here.
Yeah.
So,
Right angle.
right angle. There's one where two sides are the same and one's different. One where all the sides are the same and one where none of the sides are the same. But I don't remember. I remember isosceles. Couldn't tell you which one it was. I just remember it. Okay, so we're kind of just doing these edges, but I'm going into the middle to give that real antique-y look. And I'm going to set these aside. And then I have a piece of 4 1/4. This is a different piece of that painted Christmas paper. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I almost want to switch. This was the crumb cake. Hand me that other one.
This is soft suede here.
Yeah, let's do soft suede. Let's get a little more color on this. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to go into this a little bit. So it has that same kind of antique-y feel. Any questions or anything so far? I'm not telling
From Australia saying, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Well, good evening. We got, when we get done here, the two of us worked on making some
Yeah, we got dinner cooking and it's smelling good.
stuffed peppers. And I always know that it's getting towards that. When I get craving stuffed peppers, well, I like stuffed peppers anytime. There's so many people who don't like stuffed peppers.
Okay. One triangle's called a truce.
A truce?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, now let's go in here. I want to take some of that white off there so it looks like it's old and faded. So I'm going to go right into it. I've got the edges, though, darker in different areas. So we've got that all faded up. Okay. I will need this, but I will need the crumb cake for this part. We're going to come back after I stamp some images. So I have got the Seasons of Fun. This is the image that I chose because it has a Christmas tree, and I'm going to do kind of a Christmas tree theme. And then it has Be of Good Cheer from the Holly Jolly Wishes. And I liked it because I see that on the reproductions of old time Christmases, Be of Good Cheer. And also I like the font because I think that kind of is retro. So that's why I chose those. And I'm just going to ink my little girl and tree up here in some Memento Tuxedo Black. I want her to stand out. I went to a program here recently with the CEO of Stampin' Up. We had a no contest. And so people who participated in the no contest got to do a live demonstration. It was phenomenal.
Was that the one the other day?
Yeah, that you came home and introduced me. And there was quite a few of the people in Stampin' Up. I'm just going to talk while I do this. So she's walking on snow. So I'm going to start with a little bit of the light. And I used all except for one, I used all of the light in these color groups when I share this with you. But I'm going to talk here a little bit and do this. So she did, she taught a 4-step card that I cannot wait. I'll be teaching here in a class soon. One of our Facebook videos I think I'll do, or maybe just in my group, I don't know. And I'm using, I just wanted a light little snow, and I chose Pool Party, the light. And I'm using light petal pink because I'm going to do her face. And you can do whatever colors you want. Light petal pink goes on a little bright for me. Everyone in my family is Irish and pasty.
Really?
English and Irish, and yeah. So,
sunshine there.
and so I'm going to let this kind of mellow out a little bit because as it dries, it goes a little bit lighter. So I wanted to start with that. And I'm going to go right in with Cherry Cobbler. I felt Cherry Cobbler was going to be really good for the red in this because it's not as bright. So let's just start with her little scarf, I guess, while I'm talking. Anyway, she did these 4-step stamping. It was amazing. I think that I like simple stamping, so I cannot wait to share that with you guys. She did that, and then there were other presenters, Shannon West. I'm trying to think of who else was in there. I don't know if some of my stamping sisters were on that too, but cute ideas. I took notes because I want to share that with you guys. So I will be doing some lives using their ideas. But one of the things that they did that I thought was pretty cool is they used the Memento ink, they did their blends, and then after you do the blends, it kind of like dulls the black. So they did this all on the Stamparatus, and then they went back over it. They kept the picture on the Stamparatus, went back over it with Memento ink again. Oh, it was so awesome. I cannot wait to show you guys that. The color just crisped up. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but when you see it, it's something.
I like that Cherry Cobbler on there.
Isn't that pretty? Right. I paired this with things that I would wear. This is light smoky slate. So I'm going to do her little coat in the light smoky slate. I'm glad you like it. Mm-hmm. You just want me to get done so you can go eat those stuffed peppers.
No, they're not done yet.
Has anyone
Oh yeah, they talked about it.
They talked about it. So I'm not the only one. Oh, I missed part of her little
Scarf?
Yeah, she's got a scarf kind of going underneath there. Glad I saw that.
Yeah. Before we turn slate.
Yeah. I had a pea coat in this smoky slate and I loved it. It was my favorite coat ever. I wore it forever and ever and ever. Until it like literally
fell apart.
Well, the armpits were ripped and it wasn't even good enough to give to donation. It had pills all over it, you know, the little fuzzies that get stuck and pill up and stick on it. Okay, so I got that done. I might as well do her boots too. So they did a bunch of demonstrations and I'm really excited to show you a couple of the things. All right, let's see. I will do, what is this? This is light crumb cake. So I'm going to do, should I do the sled or should I do the burlap?
Well, what's that color?
Well, one of them is going to be the sled and one of them is going to be the burlap. I think I'll do the sled because I don't think that will stand out as much. So light crumb cake in for the burlap bag on the bottom.
Okay.
And then this is light suede. And we'll do the sled. So there's not as much. What do you think?
That looks good.
All right. So for the tree, I mean, it's going to be green. I did cherry cobbler, and I know that's bright, but I did the light.
Cherry cobbler.
I'm sorry. Granny apple green. Getting my colors confused.
I was like, what?
But what I did is I went ahead and ran down the center of that. And then I just kind of followed these little lines here because I like the fact that it's kind of a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And so I didn't want to color it in. I want it to have kind of spikies, even though this stuff kind of feathers out. And of course, I did This is the light in the Daffodil Delight for the star on here. Now that her face is kind of calmed down just a little bit, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to do, this is the light Flirty Flamingo, and I think it gives her a little rosy cheek. And I think since I have this right out here, we'll just do blonde hair. Coming in underneath of her hat. So cute. Isn't it adorable?
Yeah.
Now, the last thing is I'm going to go in with the darker for her buttons.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. There we go.
So cute.
Okay, so cute. I'm going to have you take all of these and I'm going to pull back out that crumb cake.
Oh, we're going to stress this one. Huh?
This isn't distressing. This is antiquing.
Antique. We're going to antique it.
Yeah. So I'm going to come in, and I know that I want the edges to be a little heavier, doing circles, but I want to kind of frame her in, so I'm going to leave her a little less like, I'm not going to go over her. I'm going to leave kind of like almost like a halo around the picture so that the colors are vivid on her. Okay. And the tree. I want a little bit more. A little bit more. I think that this is a way to give that sponging look. One, it's just a little bit smoother. That's just my opinion. So,
hey, Mary Ellen, what are you asking for? What color?
this is crumb cake.
Right, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to take that Be of Good Cheer back into that Memento ink. And let's hope that I can get this. I should see if I've got it on the block straight. Maybe a little more down. Okay. Hopefully I can get this on here. These are, okay. Be of Good Cheer.
She was wanting to know what the crumb cake was.
Oh, crumb cake. Yeah, that's crumb cake. I used a soft suede on this one. Okay, so now that this part is done, we've got the hard part of our project done. I'm going to, maybe not quite done. Hold on. It's too white for me right in here. I'm going to set this aside. Why don't you hand me the next piece and we're going to go on. We're going to go on to my wonderful, wonderful husband. Took some palette wood. This is just palette wood. He smoothed it off because you know how rough palette wood can be. He smoothed it off and he cut it into these shapes. So how did he get the shapes? Well, this is from...
I ran it through the Boston stamp.
No, you didn't.
Oh!
This is our Stitch Triangles dies. So he took, like I said, the 3 different sizes. I made a stencil out of a piece of cardstock so that he could draw, and then he just cut these out to shape. Now, I'm pretty sure you can find shapes at your local hobby stores. As you can see, we've decided we're going to make a few of these little sets and give them away. Oh, whoops, I need different.
I was going to say.
I walked out with, hold on, let's do the same.
I don't have this.
Oh, okay, this, and I need the big one. Yep. Okay, so we have a few pieces of these in the different sizes that he's cut out, and I'm going to pull out the, okay, before I even get going, well, no, I'll get going. And then I'll say something. So I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to use some there's a couple things that you can use. We have adhesive sheets that when you run these through, you can cut them out, and then it has a sticky back at the same time. But I'm just going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus and come here for today. This stuff is pretty sticky. And let's see. We're going to stick this right to the wood. Right down here. Now, if you decide you want to maybe distress this with a sanding block, you can do that. But then what you, well, let me give a quick little, did I put the, where did the
Brush was up there.
it was, but I didn't put it back. Did I put it in the box?
No, it's right here.
Oh, it fell out. Okay. But when you do, I'll just show you on the edge here. It's white. So you're going to want to use your block to cover it up. But you can. I like the print, so I'm not going to do that. But that is an idea for those of you who are really awesome crafters. So let me get the next one here. Are they saying anything?
Janet says clever.
Yeah. I like crafting, and sometimes we forget that we can do home decor with our craft, whether it be a picture frame. So I like to get the bottom as centered as possible. So, because these will stand, and I'll show you here in a minute in a grouping. Before I glue this last one, if you don't want to go with the old time Christmas, there are other varieties of DSP. Wouldn't this be cute? And look at this with maybe some ribbon, some gold ribbon. This is just the other side of this DSP. And you could do a cleaner, fresher look if you didn't want to do this old-fashioned Christmas. You could do that and decorate this and some baubles, and we'll show you on that too, because here's some of them that I'll be using. The wonderful gems, there's red, and then there's the clear with the gold in it, which would be really pretty if you just imagine like maybe a bow on it or something. So, okay, now let me go back to what I was doing. Any comments? Any questions?
No, they love it. Cynthia Howard came in late and she's loving the projects.
Oh, hi,
Welcome.
Cindy.
From North Dakota.
Okay, so then we'll stick this one on here. I am very lucky, you guys, to have a husband. Oh, it's really stuck. I kind of committed and it's a little off, but that's okay. I'm very lucky to have a husband who has a wood shop. I know this already. So let's just start with some ribbon. Now, the one that I chose for this particular project that I'm working on is our sheer ribbon. It is 3/8 inch wide, and it is in a real red, but it pairs very nicely with this. So I am going to, there you could use a cherry cobbler. There's a cherry cobbler with gold that would be pretty. I don't have that, but I know you guys think I own everything, but I don't. I own a lot, I'll be honest. Bill's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cut this like this and that like that. Let's get one for that. Let's get our little... So, anything new, Bill?
Oh, yeah. You know, I used to hate facial hair.
You have a bunch of it.
Then it grew on me.
Oh,
Bad dad joke. Yeah.
I should have known. Yeah, he got his bad dad joke in. Jeez, then it grew on me. That's funny. That's actually kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last laugh you'll ever get off me on it, but that's...
Gotcha right there.
Okay, all right. Anyone responding?
Oh, they're all laughing.
We're going to be taking some of that off, too, here. You need a beard trim. It's getting white, so he's starting to look like Santa. I don't want him to get mistaken. Okay, so I made 3. I should have probably pre-done those. I didn't think about that. And I'm just going to take a glue dot to start off and decide where I want them. I had one at the top and I just didn't really like it at the top, so I'm not going to do the top. I'm going to do kind of
in the middle? Or
just down a little bit. Well, it helps if you have the glue dot actually stuck to the project. It's weird for me because I'm not really looking at it. They're looking up. So maybe if I stand, it won't be as bad. But I'm going to put them close to the top because I think it's cute. Where's the last one? Here it is. With glue dots. Okay. Now, there's some options here. And I've done a little of each. I'm a huge fan of these red rhinestones. I did not know how much I would like them. I don't know if the light shows on these things, but these things really catch light. And then there is the wonderful gems. So if you're looking for a look, I'm going to just start on some. If you're looking for a little bit brighter bedazzle, then I would say it's okay to stick these. I love that they're self-adhering.
What? What's going on? Oh, 3?
Well, no, I'm just sticking them on.
Sticking them on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just going to fill in some of the berries?
Yeah, well, I was kind of thinking like a Christmas light.
Oh, yeah, that could do.
Okay. I don't know how well this shows in the camera. Can you see?
You can see them popping on there.
Okay. So we'll do that. Now on this one, I guess what I'll do is I'll start with some of these. Let me hold this up. I've got to stand up because I don't know what you guys can see. Do you see that they have a little gold in them? So we're going to start with one. I think this is one of those things, people who like colored lights or clear lights. I'm a colored light person. I have to have color in my life all the time. Don't I, Bill?
You betcha.
And we'll get a smaller one, maybe right out here. Okay, you can kind of see what I'm doing. You can, just for time, I'm not going to sit here and do all these, but you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm making, I would probably do mine all in the red. That's me. But you get that idea. I think you can see.
Oh, I like it.
The difference. Okay, let's go on because we're still not done. You think, what? We're not done?
We're not. Did you
No.
do any on the third one? No.
No, because I'm not going to take the time just because I'm trying to show them so much. And
Gotcha.
you know, I try to keep these about a half an hour, but we're kind of over that. So these are our acetate boxes. You can buy these from my online store, and they are marvelous. So the first thing is just kind of folding the
Folding
suckers.
them all over.
Yeah, but once you get it folded, then you're able to put them together. So we'll just start here like this. And you need to have a place to store your stuff. And I will definitely get photos of this taken for my blog. But you need to have a place to store your stuff, and you need to have a package if you're going to give these as a gift. Now, what you guys are not going to be able to see is what it looks like when they're set up in a pair of the 3.
Will.
But I will try to get photos where you can see this. Now, I think this would be really cute if you had even a piece of wood that you maybe spray painted gold for that antique look, or you can even get a plate like at the dollar stores. They have gold plates during Christmas that you can buy, and then maybe those mini pine cones to go around it. And this could be a table setting. I mean, this is also could be a great gift for those like co-workers for their desk. It would be a mini little, yeah. Bill wants one for his desk
You betcha.
for Christmas to have it up. So I'm going to take these and I'm just going to put them inside. Like I said, all 3 will fit. And I've had them different directions and stuff. There's plenty of room in here. and put this together like so. So we've got a nice little storage for our wood Christmas trees. Now let's come back. I love Stampin' Seal. I chose a different pattern for this one. This is, you know, will be showing on the inside, and I thought that was an easy enough pattern for that. So let's go in, and I'm using Stampin' Seal here. Well, I will be. Still trying to get the hang of it. I push too hard, and so then it doesn't roll. You have to push soft. Or am I getting to the end of my roll? Because if you push, gotta get it started here. There we go. No check mark. I'm getting better. So I'm going to take this and put this over. Well, once you commit, you have to commit. So, because this stuff sticks. So as best I can, I'm going to try to get it centered. Not too bad. And then I'm a glue girl.
You're gonna use glue on that
I'll
one?
use glue. Yeah, this Tombow liquid glue all day long. Because this will give me a moment to kind of set this into place. So I'll set that on there. And then,
Of course you have to put a bow on it.
yeah, so I can either use this or I can use this one. This is my favorite. This is the Real Red, and I just finished out some, so I'm going to open up another. I think this is a little too see-through, but it matches what's inside, so it would be perfectly fine. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to show you the original. Here we go. Here it is. So I like the satin on this because I feel like it really helps that old-time look. You know, they always had that rich ribbon. I don't know. I'm not old-timer, right? So I wouldn't possibly know. So let me pull these back out so you at least can see these again here and kind of clean up this mess I've made. Oh my gosh. What a mess. So it's a very inexpensive, especially if, like I said, if you have palette wood sitting around, gift to make someone. It's cute as heck. I mean, come on. Look at her. She's cute. It's a way to get to use some of your dies. And if you have these dies from the past, even on card fronts, you could do these on card fronts. Here's another one I did. This one has the, you know, but you could do card fronts and with a bow and these little gems to make cards out of it. So this is kind of just an idea that popped in my head today. I actually had another card to show you guys, but I hope that this gives you some ideas to use your own. Were there any questions, Bill?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you could probably put a magnet and hang it on the fridge.
Oh, look at that. That's a great idea. Especially
That's from Mary Ellen. Thanks, Mary Ellen.
that is a great idea, Mary Ellen. That is so cute. Yes, you could do a magnet and then it could be like
Stella on it.
Oh, yes, Winka Stella. You guys are awesome. Put some glimmering right here on the tree. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Yeah, you guys are awesome. Or even on the star here. That's pretty. So, that's kind of my demonstration today. If you are interested in purchasing any items from me, I sure do appreciate all orders and any orders. Please use this host code if it is 150 or less. And what else do we have? Oh, we've got the drawing, you guys. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about the drawing. Okay, so let me move this aside. So
Drawing for the ones you made Wednesday night.
yes, so Wednesday night I made this really cute gatefold card. And I finished up the other one so that it matches. So there's two just like this. So, and anybody who shared my video, and it doesn't matter if you're a demonstrator, anybody who shares my video gets in on the drawing. So unless you're overseas. This is just USA only. I had a bunch of you look at that. So I'm going to shake this up, and Bill likes to draw, and we're going to have two people draw two names.
Got him.
Okay.
Jill Peterson.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Jill, you won one of my cards. I just sent her a card.
Yeah. Glendis Hampton. Don't know that person.
I think it's Glennis Hampton. Okay, Glennis, you're new to me, so definitely...
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Both of you, thank you for sharing. And definitely send me your address, and I will get that mailed out to you this weekend, because this is actually our Sunday night.
Yeah.
We have, our weekends are Thursday and Friday, so this is actually our Sunday. But, so I'll get it out this weekend, because I'm back to work tomorrow morning bright and early.
Okay.
All right. Have a great weekend, you guys, and we will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.